Welcome back to another episode of Talents Talk. I'm your host, Marcus Davis. Today we have a special guest with us, Mr. Carl Parker, starting big man for Coastal Alabama North. How are you doing today?
Good, I'm good. Thanks for having me, my boy.
Got a few questions to ask you.
All
So
right.
let's jump right into it. How is college different from high school?
One, the workload, it's a lot more work, but also, the assignments are a little bit harder. So, you also got to be more focused on that. And so, yeah, from an academic standpoint.
Yeah, I feel it. What would you say has been your biggest obstacle maintaining basketball in classes so far?
Honestly, myself, I mean, I'm a big procrastinator. So, you know, like, I don't have a hard schedule, but sometimes I see dates and I'd be like, I can do this last minute. And
Hmm.
creating problems later on the road. So that's probably my biggest obstacle, just myself and procrastinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what has been the most helpful thing on this transition?
Um, Probably my teammates and stuff,
Mm,
seeing people go through the same thing as me, and then also have, like support system. We got study hall, everybody works together, do stuff.
mhm.
So it's been an easy transition. I'm away from home, so I also got other people away from home. So we all connect, easily.
Makes it easier when you have help.
Yeah.
When was the first time you realized things were different than what you were used to?
Um, like being in college.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say, I mean, it's like right away. I noticed like when I got here, it wasn't the same as high school or even my old school. It's a different environment. Um, you know, I was on campus in my old school. Now I'm off campus, so I gotta be more locked in, like on time frames, like being in class and time, like that. So it's definitely different than
Mm,
college.
yeah.
So yeah.
I'm glad you said something about your old school. But before we get into that, for the people who just joined or skipped this part and just got to this part of the video, once again, I'm with Mr. Carl Parker, the starting center for the Coastal Alabama North men's basketball team. All right. You talked about your former school. You recently transferred to Coastal Alabama. What what made you make that decision?
Well, first, I stopped going to my old school, Paris Junior College, in Texas, so that's kind of far from home. I was trying to get closer to home,
Hmm.
and now I'm driving distance. Also, I took a 2 year, hiatus from COVID, so I didn't really play. So
Hmm.
it's the best opportunity for me to get back out here. So yeah.
So now that you are there at Coastal, what would you say what are you more successful at now than you were when you were at in Paris?
I think all around I'm just more successful on the court and off the court. Academically, I think I'm more focused because I can get in my own little zone, away from the campus, be in my apartments doing stuff. And then also I have more online classes now, so I'm not, it's kind of easier to learn. I like teaching myself my own pace, so that's
Yeah.
good. And then from basketball standpoint, I just got a lot more experience. I'm older than most people on this, on the team or in
Mhm.
the whatever. So I have a lot more experience on people. So that makes the game a little bit easier. And I play in one of the tougher regions, so that also makes it a little bit easier. So yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like you're old.
That'll be.
And what is one thing you would tell someone who is about to make this transition while playing sports from high school to college?
Um, just be ready for the workload because a lot. Sometimes you might have a 5 page essay due, but you might have a game the next day, so
Mhm.
you just got the workloads and you just got to manage your time good, and then you should be straight. Honestly, I mean,
Mhm.
it's not too. It sounds bad, but it's really easy once you got to find your own little schedule, and that's
Mhm.
it. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
seems like time management is a big part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
My last question: how would you describe your journey so far throughout high school to Paris, Texas, and now to where you're at now?
I mean, it's definitely a different one. It's definitely weird, you could say, but I'm glad I went on this journey to help me, get to where I'm at. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm taking the right steps to where I need to go. So, yeah, I think it definitely helped a lot. Game day tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Coastal North against Daytona State. I think they're ranked they're top 15. It's gonna be a good. And yeah, be there. Jockjob.com.
Okay, make sure you guys tune in. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carl Parker, the starting center for Coastal Alabama North men's basketball team. And I hope you have a good day.